My name is Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you are notified when new videos drop. This is my now my weekly review of 2018. It's my third week running. We have an idea in Judaism called Hazaka. Third time's a charm. Once you've done something, once something happens 3 times, then it basically creates a reality. I hope to do these every week. I'm thinking about doing the sci-fi special. You know what? That comes out this week. I will do that as well. I will do a review of that. So my weekly review of 2008. This is Prog 2238, and I've been reading it since, I would say, my first Prog ever was 260 or 230. It was that great cover during the Apocalypse War of the Judge Dredd's badge with a bullet hole in it, and it was like, I came in right in the middle of the Apocalypse War where Judge Dredd just executed a brainwash for former Chief Judge Griffin, and then he turned his lawgiver on himself as well. Bam! So you couldn't use him as a puppet. Freaking loved it. Loved it ever since. I loved it ever since. Been reading it ever since. I think, you know, other than the 90s, it's pretty much been firing all cylinders. It's come from a bit of a weaker, it has highs and lows, right? So it was weak at the beginning of the year. Oh my God, Guatemala was a really poor storyline. Judge Dredd's storyline with atrocious art. I'm still breathtaking how bad the artwork was by, was it Will Simpson, who's a great artist, who did a bunch of great work. Yes, really, but then it got to, I think, a high early in the year, went down a bit. I think it's coming back up again now with this issue. So we're going to be looking at it. We're going to be talking about it. I'm going to give you my my impressions, my ideas. I hope you like them. Like, share, subscribe. That's all really good stuff. Especially subscribe. Let me know what you think. If you violently disagree with me, let me know. If you'd like to come on the channel with me and talk anything out with me, you are more than welcome, right? Absolutely more than welcome. So like, share, subscribe, comment, all those good things. And if you are subscribed, please make sure you're still subscribed. YouTube does take subscribers off me. It's crazy, but they do. We live in a strange world. If you want to be super nice, go check out my Indiegogo. Look, I'm reviewing comic books. I write and draw comic books. I'll give you a quick review of mine. I got two graphic novels in this campaign. Biblical Bible stories, atheists, crazists, rationalists, rogues. I wrote and drew this, so this is kind of has the same feel as those early Vertigo books, which is basically when they took the entire writing and art style from 2018 and drained them over to DC Comics in America. So it's got that vibe. It's very biblically accurate. I think it's not preachy in any way, shape, or form. It's just a great story. It's just, if you are religious, you might like it, or you might recognize some things from the Bible. If you're not, it doesn't really matter. I kind of had in my mind it's similar to like where they do something similar in this Prog. It's when you deal with like ancient antiquity stories like that, and like repackaging, but it is extremely accurate to the source material. It's 220 pages long, 180 pages of story, and then we got this one, The Imperium, a love letter to telefantasy of the 1960s. So basically, imagine James Bond, Emma Peel, Doctor Who, The Black Slave from 2001, and a monkey in a spacesuit, plus a bit of Prisoner, a bit of Callan, bit of Thunderbirds, all thrown in. This is 105 pages long. We're just adding in 5 new pages. Freaking awesome! I wrote this, but didn't do the art. The art was done by Dominic Racho. If you get both, you get all these extras. You get this poster. Well, it's a pin-up now. I'll see $8 grand. It's going to be a poster. I call this one Noble Savages. Of course, the lovely Leela from Doctor Who, and Raquel Welch from A Million Years BC, The Time Machine, and K9. Why are they all together? Why not? Why not, indeed? And then you get a bunch of postcards for the male gaze series based on my, I would say, masturbatory fantasies when I was a young lad. So this one for 2018 readers will probably be of interest. We call this card Don't Even Think It, Citizen. Don't even think it. And there's, what a great Judge Anderson. Really, Judge Anderson, make Judge Anderson great again. Bit of Perry action. Bit of Star Trek, bit of Star Wars, you name it, it's all here. Go check it out. It's in the video links. Thank you very much for your consideration. Fine, so let's have a look at this week's Prog. Okay, firstly, great cover. I think Dylan Teague did the cover. Good action, good pose. This draws me in, right? Also, this is for graphic design geeks such as myself. I like the lettering of Dead Stop. It works. It draws your eye in. In general, a good cover. I'm a bit conflicted about what's the name? Is it Aquilia? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's by Gordon Rene. And Gordon Renner, like most writers on 2000 are massive socialists. So they were very much in the bag for Jeremy Corbyn, and they didn't like Jews. They didn't like Jews pointing out that he's very anti-Semitic. Cliff Robertson cover, colors by Dylan Teague. Let me go look at that again. That's okay. Yeah, now you said Cliff Robertson, fine. So the last series of Aquila, he had like the ancient Jews as the villains. I think it's just a bit of his sniping hatred of Jews, based on Jews saying they didn't like Jeremy Corbyn because he didn't like Jews. So it's a bit circular. So I'm a bit conflicted about it. But honestly, you got to separate the art from the artist. This new Thrill of the Future looks good. Let's have a quick look over here. Firstly, by was it Kekil, W, how do you pronounce it? Nice artwork, and basically everything he does is great. David Roach, fantastic artist. I am very much looking forward to this. This looks pretty pretty darn good. That's something that looks like a win. So again, it's been on a bit of a low end, but I think this has turned the trajectory. Amazingly, a killer is the thing. I think that has turn the trajectory for the comics. So firstly, you've got this Judge Dredd story. I think we're on part 3. This is going to be a smaller story. I quite like it. It's about a professional hitman whose wife is dying, and he needs to transplant her brain into a different body. So he's doing this big job which wasn't entirely safe, to pay for it, and he noticed he noticed Judge Dredd was the person protecting the target. So and it's now spiraled out of control. There was a witness, so he got rid of the witness, and when he get rid of the witness, there's a whole busload of witnesses. So that's what he's dealing with this week, and you can just see it getting bigger and bigger and bigger. At the same time, I like the detective work of Dredd, finding out what's going on, piecing it together. This is really good, detective Dredd. There's not a big action adventure one, but I do like it. I do like it. It's Colin McNeil. Who's it? Colin McNeil on the art. I preferred Colin McNeil. I preferred his younger painted style, but this one has become 2 decades old. Where we're kind of used to it. It's very traditional, go to Judge Dredd. Look, good little story. It's keeping me kicking over. So then, what's this? This is from Treasury Black Beth. So I think Alec Worley can't be that. Alec Worley's like a newer writer. It can't be from the Treasury. Is this a new one? It seems to me there's a real push to have any non-white male character highlighted, right? Especially female. I wasn't opposed to it until it was relentless, and everything's a female protagonist. Actually, something that's actually working quite well, I haven't finished listening yet, is Slain the Horned God, the audio adaptation of it. And that's very much dealing with masculine, feminine power and different way of looking at it. But it was from the 80s. It was written from, or maybe the early 90s, when the sexual politics were much more sane. And so that actually makes a decent point, and I think it worked. Very good adaptation. I'm looking forward to doing the review of that. So next story we have a killer comes back. So much like my biblical, he ends up in Hades, the Greek underworld. He's on a quest. I can't remember because I got irritated with him clearly be sniping at Jews because of Jeremy Corbyn. I didn't really follow the last one, but he's on some kind of quest. Okay, really, it's all you really need to know. Who's doing the artwork on this, by the way? Because it's pretty solid. Patrick Goodard. Yeah, very very solid. Yeah, I think that's how I would describe it. Solid. Professional, not wow. He's not not Simon Bisley or Glenn Fabry or whatever. Just solid workman, does the trick. Good coloring as well. Did he do the colors as well? No, Dylan T to the covers. Good. Was it coloring? So we got a killer in the underworld. I do kind of like the Roman thing. He meets up with this new ally who's got like these flaming arrows, which are again good artwork. It's good, like this whole good presentation. I like it. So this for me is I think the thing that majorly it's changed the trajectory into upward, and I do like the representation of Hades. Let me zoom in a little bit, like this whole like river Styx or whatever it is, the tunnels of mouths. Like, it's just good. It's good stuff. It's good, like Boys Own Fair, which is what Boys Own Fair, which is a bit subversive, which I think is what 2000 AD should be. so this strip is new. I'm kind of going backwards and forward about it. I think the artwork. I think the problem with this is there's two more comedic strips set in the Judge Dredd universe with more cartoony artwork going on simultaneously. I think they detract from each other. I get the feeling that one or other of them will be better with a much more traditional art, like action adventure artwork. So Department K, these are interdimensional judges dealing with interdimensional problems, and that's like this big bad who they found a dead one of, and they're working out how and they went into the body in the last episode. And they're just trying to work out what's going on. Then this other thing shows up, and this other character, is big purple judge, says, "Okay, we got to deal with this." It's not bad. I just think the artwork. I think they should have gone for more exciting artwork rather than comedic, cartoony. I mean, Robot Hunter was basically played as comedic, but in Gibson, it felt like it didn't feel like they were joking with it. It felt like they were taking it a bit more seriously. It's okay. Again, I think it's more like the balance of the issue rather than the individual strips. Skip Tracer, this is actually okay. One of the newer strips. It's a bit generic and like cookie cutter 2000 AD. Right? It's a bit like sci-fi. It doesn't feel that innovative. But again, workmanlike, and it does work. I do like this character going "No lives matter, no lives matter." That for me is pure 2000 AD. Take the piss out of the world the world it finds itself in, without being obnoxious. But it does. It takes a piss, and it doesn't need to believe the world. And see that rather intelligent sense of humor that 2000 AD has always had makes everything work. Whereas if it's not like Doctor Who, it's all very like hand wringing and go, "Oh, we got to be super woke." It's just not bad. So so he's on this planet. Looks like he was brought there for a reason, and people know who he is. The story moves forward a lick with this one, and he's been captured, and he's about to meet somebody who knows him. And then we have the final strip, Chimska's Law, which is annoying the crap out of me, right? This strip is annoying because I love Noam Chomsky in Judge Dredd. And again, the more comedic art worked in Judge Dredd. Here, I'm not sure so much. And I really don't like this story, which is a bit 2021. It's dealing with the inequities of life. The monkeys are sub people. I think it's badly riffing on the Black Lives Matter riots, or whatever you want to call them, from last year, and it's a shame because this was a really much better strip in 2000 AD. I think keeping it in Mega City 1 was much stronger, where he had to outwit the bad guys and outwit the judges, and it was just kind of pleasant. This is it's a bit too melodramatic. It's a bit not. There doesn't seem to be many much stakes in it, and it's a shame because I really like the character, and I was really excited for this spin-off, and it didn't really work. So he's on this spaceship, this satellite with the super rich family. Yeah, there's another thing, this hatred of rich people, which I don't really like. With the super rich family who invented augmented monkeys, augmented apes, Or the chimpanzee, it's not an ape, is he? Or was it an ape? I don't know. And he's been conned into coming up there, which is out of character, because again, he's a very intelligent character. And now we find out that the big bad is actually the long dead matriarch of the family. And she wants to do something with Noam. Look, she's going to give him some kind of ability or power that's going to change the character and set up the strip for the future. I'm just sad because I thought the other ones were really sweet in his little block, dealing with his little family of people around him that he cared about. I like that a lot, and I just think this is far weaker, and I think it's just dealing with 2020-ish issues. Which isn't very good. And then we got an ad for this other Treasury comics from Hugo Pratt. This one I don't know about, and what's in the 2000 AD collection, which I'm not getting, the Ultimate collection, which I'm not getting. I got the Mega collection, the Judge Dredd Mega collection, which was very good. But this seems like most things I don't really want, and if I do, I'll get the individual trade paperbacks, right? So it's not. I'm surprised there isn't that ad for the sci-fi special in this one. So I'm gonna give this issue a 7 out of 10. Our last issue was more like 6.5 to 6 out, and this is a 7 out of 10. Good trajectory. Listen, I will say slightly better than Mostly Harmless, which is the review, which is what it's been getting less than of late. But it's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you are notified when new videos drop.